Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Finds him on the slant. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Now it's Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now here's Lamar. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
Daniels on 1st down. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Couple yards there on 2nd down, and now a long ways to go on 3rd.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
He's on the move. Decent gain here, but short of the first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos looking like they'll have to punt. 4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Picked up at the 38. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. Broke through the tackle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They've got first down from the 31. Now it's Lamar. Stays in the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Lamar throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. And again, it's Jackson. Cook calls it in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Jackson yet again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Jackson's going to throw again. Sideline throw reeled in by Downs. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bullock's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Go! Warrior 70.
On first down, here's Daniels. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
It's not.
No, we changed it.
Middle, middle. Middle, middle.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Tucker's kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. Flush down now to his left. And after all that running, he ends up out of bounds deep behind the line of scrimmage. Not even a throwaway. That's going to count as a sack.
16, Broncos 14.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Go!
Out of the gun, Daniels. Able to get it to Franklin. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Last thing, 19. Here we go, here we go.
From the 37. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
3rd and short, Daniels. That's caught for the first. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos jump in front now by 5. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returnable from the 1. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Completed to Flowers. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond that 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. Anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. They'll run it with Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the fair catch made here at the 15. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Broncos are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, Shaq!
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. They'll come up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Daniels from the pistol. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Tag. 79 Broncos.
Third and long for Daniels. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Denver. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos push the lead up to 12. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He completes it in traffic. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. This is Cook, and he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
What's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Lamar now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Now it's Lamar. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Lamar. Cook calls it in.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, He's going to make you pay.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Lamar throwing again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Jackson yet again. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Daniels on first down. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Bronco 80. Trap 60.
At the 45-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lion.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos go up by 19. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Brought in right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Lamar. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Into the hands of Likely. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So that brings up 4th and long. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. He has it at the 33. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Found some space, got his team 21 on that run back. And it's going to be their football coming up. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Completed to Flowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that will set up 1st and goal. From the red zone now. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Baltimore. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Keeping it on the ground. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Panther Street! Panthers! Stephanie!
Sending a tight end in motion left.
Hut, hut.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos nearing their second win of the campaign. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1,000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Last thing, 19. Ready?
Now Daniels to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of them. It's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of him. It's first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Caught near the goal line. And all he needed was one more stride. He's at the 2-yard line. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. Jackson's going to throw again. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens get it back to within 6. As we approach the final half minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And the kick is recovered by that Broncos hands team. Well done by them. And that should put the finishing touch on this victory.
Let's go now.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock.
Check go.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. So it's a win for the Broncos.